I'm not sure how they got the bomb out of Rita, but Puce and Brain got married and lived happily ever after. Right now, children, time to go to bed. Oh, good night.
Good night, Gruff.
Good night,
Good night, Gruff. Isn't it amazing to have a dog who can read bedtime stories?
I think it's amazing to find a surgeon who can read at all.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gruff, Mr. Gruff. But let's get this straight from the start. I'm only playing a dog under sufferance. I mean, it's a bit rough, isn't it? At first, I told them they were barking up the wrong tree and sent them all away with their tails between their legs. However, they said it was the only way I could be a goodie and cock a leg to this... cock an ear to this one. They said next year I could play the lead. So why not, I thought. Anyway, I look after these children for Mr. and Mrs. Darling, and we all live together under one woof.
Oh, not anymore.
What are you dreaming about?
Anti-nuclear factor.
Anti-nuclear? Oh, no, be serious.
Oh, well then, a treasure island with palm trees and coconuts and Indians.
Do you want to know what I'm dreaming about?
No.
Pirates! Yes, pirates, slaughtering innocent people, chopping their way through duodenum, jejunum, and Terminal Island with gay abandon.
Charming.
It's amazing how much guts you can rip out without... Chief?
I'm asleep.
Chief, what are you dreaming about?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Chief.
Fairies, I suppose.
Fairies?
Well, you know, the young, nubile girls with pretty white knickers.
Oh, how disappointing.
I think it's rather nice, actually.
Well, I think it's weedy.
Children,
sorry,
go to
Gruff.
sleep now.
Good night.
Life here just goes insane. From the nurses and orders to the registrar's daughters. Let's do the Tingewick again. Let's do the Tingewick again. Just A-B ducked to the left. Straight away to the right. Now pitch your iliac crests. And put the sailors tight. Do the lumber lord assist till you're really in pain. Let's do the Tingewick again. Let's do the Tingewick again. Just A-B ducked to the left. Bring it to the right. Oh, love it. Palpate your iliac crests. Hold the sail is tight. Do the lumber lord door, assist. Come duct.
To the left!
Straight again to the right.
For the finish time, to the number of doorstep, till you're really in pain. Oh, let's do the Tingewick again. Everybody, let's do the Tingewick again.
What's that, Mum?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, please, let me see.
No.
What is it?
No.
What?
No.
It's a shadow.
Gosh, it's Peter Pancreas's shadow. Where did you get it from, Gruff?
Just found it.
You ripped it off him, didn't you? A shadowectomy.
Hold on now. Who is this Peter Pancreas? Tell me about it.
Well, he often comes here with,
With
his friends.
at night in our dreams.
What sort of party are
Party
dreams?
real.
Wait
And then
a minute. Present this in a logical manner. Name, age, occupation.
Right, well, Peter Pancreas is a 1,027-year-old schoolboy from the Never Never Land. He was admitted through the window.
with an acute attack of mischief.
Oh, fiddlesticks! What a load of poppycock. I am going to lock this specimen away.
I think we should send it for phrasing section.
And antibody binding studies.
Oh, really, I despair of you at times.
Sheath! You lazy so-and-so. Time to get up.
Oh, shut up, I'm asleep.
Oh, come on, Sheath. Peter Pancreas has been here, and Gruff pulled his shadow off.
Go away.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yes.
What are these?
Morning.
Super nymph? Mayfairy?
They're research papers.
I don't understand.
Research papers, my arse.
Well, there's a bit on that. Just here, look.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Darlings' house. Everybody's up and about for another exciting day here. The sun is shining and the going is good to firm. 3 runners for the first race to the bathroom, all drawn in lane order, no advantage. Number 1, Welling Chapillary, wearing Congo red. Number 2, in blinkers, Sheath Hornton, always quick off the mark when a filly's in sight. And number 3, the favourite with a weight handicap of 1 teddy bear, Ferret Stool. All 3 runners from the same stables, out of Mrs. Darlin by Mr. Darlin, trained by Gruff the dog. And they're in the starter's orders, and they're off! And the first to show out in front is well and evidently quite a mature filly, this one, with Sheath pushing up behind. Stop it, Sheath! Really, I don't know where he gets it from. And as they reach the 4-foot-long marker, it's Ferret being sick in the linen basket. And there's a folder at the stair, yes, well, and a folder at the stair. And as they reach the corner and turn up into the bathroom, they disappear out of sight for a moment. And as they come back into view, it's Sheath leading from Ferret, with Welland making a late challenge. Onto the landing now, and in the home straight, it's Welland and Sheath neck and neck as they go to the finishing line. And in the post, it's Welland has it from Sheath, with Ferret a close third. My, what an exciting race that was. Let's go over and find out about the betting from Thick Socks On.
I bet it's not as chaotic as this in other people's houses. Now, I hope you've all washed properly. I shall be taking the usual nasal scrapings to check. Got to look our best to go to church. You've got your readings ready for Sunday school, Ferret?
Yes, I've got the one where Abraham is about to sacrifice his sheep, and God tells him to put his son there instead, and to chop him up, and there's blood and guts.
Of course, he didn't actually kill his son, did he?
Oh, did he?
What about you, Sheath?
Oh, I've got the one about the sower who goes out to sow his wild oats.
I don't think that's very appropriate.
What about the adulteress who got stoned?
No, not that one either.
Sermon on the Mount.
No.
Well, I'm talking about loving your next door neighbour and blessed are the poor in heart.
Like breathless are the poor in heart.
Oh, don't be stupid, she.
Don't you call me stupid, Batty.
And come, children.
And for the second race of the day, a firm favourite with students will form the race to the window seat in the car. And they're off already. It is a trick I often use. Never fails to get them out. Goodbye, God bless, and see you later in the show.
Hello. My name is Auntie Fanny Kettlespout, and I'm the darling's cook. Now, in this game, when I say to you lot, hello, sausages, I'd like you all to reply, hello, Fanny. Let's see, shall we? Hello, sausages. Hello, Fanny. Oh, really? You give me tenesmus. I've heard more noise coming from a spastic colon. Once again. Hello, sausages. Hello, Fanny! Oh, well, it'll have to do. You know, this whole pantomime's going rather soft. Who ever heard of Gruff and Kettlespout being goodies? Mind you, it does have its compensations. I can honestly say it's the first time I've had my bum pinched in the lifts by the medical students. I trust that will stop as soon as Tingewick is over. Well, Blossoms, one can't stand around gossiping all day like a bunch of the anaesthetists. One has got to prepare the darling supper. I've been trying out some new recipes from my magazine weekly, Herpes and Spleen. We've already had crones of lamb and duck à l'orange, a bit of an oddie, that one. But today it's cottage hospital pie. Now, where's that dog? Gruff! Ah, so there you are. Finally made it to the big time, huh? As a dog. Bet you couldn't pee over a 5-bar gate now.
Bet you couldn't either. Gorgeous.
I always rather fancied seeing my name in lights, you know.
Oh, didn't know you'd change it to exit.
What? Look. Just go and get my cooking implements, will you?
I'm not just any dog's body, you know.
Just fetch. And if you're good, I'll give you an extra portion for the poor lot. Don't you think at his age he should be sort of humanely dealt with or something? There you go. One can't be too careful. Now to make some good, solid nourishment.
Sit. Very funny. Just get on with it.
Now, what do we need? Yes. The surgical sieve placed over a large bowl. Now, eggs, raising flour. Yes, where's the butter?
We've got normal flora.
Fine. Fat, liver, and kidney beans. Yes. A teeny amount of the salt. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. But a greater amentum of the pepper. Not that it makes a vast difference, I'm sure. Though it does say add in no more than is necessary. So as we go on...
Billy been eating me. I've got to put some more coal on the fire.
No, no. You stay here and hernia keep.
Oh, very funny. Uterus apart with that tumour.
Huh. I'll try going on. Oh, dear. I lost my place. Now, where was I? Yes. So up here, now suit yourselves, it tells me, drain all the fat off, and as the most important ingredient, piles of the brown. There. Rough. Oh, oh. Let's test this. Oh, I see liac herbs. A pouch of Douglas, a quick glance at the clock, and it's ready. We pile ours together and fashion into shape. Twice round the pan, I think. Then we cervix up on a basic tray with plenty of the greens. You know, for afterwards, I think we'll have Victoria Spongiosus and a spot of the cafe au lait.
And there we have it.
What do you mean we? You've done buck all as usual. Come on, Gruff. Walkies. Bye-bye, sausages. Bye-bye, honey.
children. Time for your immunisations.
Another one? Take what nurse this one for. They've already had yellow fever, scarlet fever, purple fever, smallpox, big pox, chicken pox, Hep A, Hep B, EBV, CMV, TSB, HTLV 1 to 9, and you've got them all donating plasma.
Whooping cough.
Isn't it a bit late for that one?
Well, you can't be too careful. Have you got the syringes, Gruff?
I have, but I'll have you know I count this as a supreme insult.
Oh no, not more injections.
Don't worry, just a little bit more blood and guts.
I won't have one. I won't.
Don't worry, it's just a little prick.
Sheep.
Well, Daddy, I think you ought to have the injection first, just to prove they're safe.
I agree. Gruff.
Well, I don't need them. I've had it already.
Count it as a booster. Now bend over. This won't hurt much.
Ow! That does it! I am not doing this anymore.
Looks like you caught a touch of dog distemper. Quite enough. Into bed, children. Chief! I don't believe it. The son of mine doing... What is this? This kind of thing. Yes. Stealing the reference copies of the journals from the library. Gruff! This is all your fault. I knew I should never have a dog as a nanny. From now on, you can sleep in the kennel, like other dogs do.
What? You just said I'd have to be a dog. You said nothing about being a nurse, getting stabbed in the backside, and, worst of all, playing second fiddle to Kettle Spout. Now you tell me I have to sleep in the kennel.
Shut up, you whinging whippet. You're just a toxoplasmosis risk. Outside, or I'll call the vet.
The vet! Michael Brooks! I'll take the kennel.
Now, off to sleep, children. And I don't want any more trouble tonight.
I don't like leaving the children alone like this.
Oh, they'll be all right. Nothing can happen to them. Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh no, I think something terrible's going to happen.
Look, they'll be quite all right. Gruff's only just outside. They're quite safe. Now just shut up with you. You're determined to ruin my evening, aren't you? Why can't you play something nice instead? There you are, dear. Quite safe. Nothing to worry about.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Peter!
Oh dear, you really should have come to a few more rehearsals, shouldn't you? Go on, you're really rather impressed with my new trick, aren't you? It should go down a treat in Grand Rounds. Now, boys and girls, down to business. I need your help because I seem to have lost my shadow. Have any of you seen it? Oh, someone must have. You haven't been paying attention, have you? Now that's naughty, isn't it? I mean, I only lost it in the last scene. Tell you what. Let's wake these people here up and see whether they've seen it. Seeing as you've not been very good at shadow watching, you can help me to wake this lot up by pretending to be alarm clocks. Like this. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Brrr. Okay then, it's your turn. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Come on, louder than that. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Will you not stand up? Someone's gonna try to get some kip in here. Ready?
Oh dear. You don't seem to be very good at that either. In fact, you're pretty hopeless all round. That's it. If anything can wake them up, it's Tinkerbell!
Okay, John, take it away. Mind your head on that wing.
Here, miss.
Master, actually.
Sorry for that.
It's work!
What's going on?
Never mind that. I haven't said hello to the boys and girls yet. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, oh, go for it, will you? Hello, boys and girls. Hello, it's a bit better. Have I had the most horrendous journey? I had to share a Hercules with Bob Geldof. He had the most enormous packed lunch. Threw most of it out of the window. Well, to business. Have you met Peter? Isn't he sweet?
Now, little one, I was wondering... Sorry, Tanky Booth. Just gonna find out where my shadow is, okay?
Never mind your shadow. Who's that anorexic little hussy?
That's my sister Wellen, and I expect they all look anorexic to you. Look, we must look for my shadow.
Look for your shadow in the middle of the night. Look.
I remember Gruff took it out here. I'll go and fetch it.
I'm afraid it might be a little grubby. Daddy's been using it to wipe his glasses with.
That's all right. Right. We've got what we came here for. Can we go home now?
Oh, don't go yet.
I think we could stay a little longer.
Peter, you simply can't be interested in her. You're old enough to be her father. And that's presuming he didn't marry till he was 990.
What's it like?
I beg your pardon?
He means the Never Never Land.
Yes, so they're pirates and Indians and fairies.
I'll tell you what it's like.
It's
promise to beware of my arch-enemy, Captain Bostic. You can't miss him. He has a hook for a hand and a JCB for a jaw. Don't go near him. He's highly dangerous. And you, if you see him, boo as loud as you can. Lead the way, Turk.
Quick, out of the window!
Oh no! We forgot to teach them how to fly! Fly, everyone!
Ahoy, shipmates! Wait a minute! Wait a minute, you can't boo yet. You don't know that I'm a baddie. Or a goodie. I mean, you don't know what I am. Someone tipped you off, didn't they? I bet it was that prostatic pixie, Peter Pancreas. I mean, here I come, minding me own business. Your loving Uncle Captain Bostic come to say hello to the kiddies, and what do I get? See? Flack! Well, I'll teach that Laura Ashley look-alike to spite my audience. I give my right arm. I give my right arm. Oh, hell. I'll give my left arm to get my hands on him. 1,000 thundering curses, as my brother Bluebeard would say. Oh, how I yearn for my days as a cabin boy, before all this business of left and right and port and starboard. I wonder where Pancreas is now. Winter! Winter is my right-hand man. Is my parrot. Winter! Pretty Molly! Pretty Molly! He's a bit oversized as parrots go. Mind you, we made a fortune selling his guano. Pieces of eight! Pieces of eight! That's the spirit.
You called, sir?
You called, sir? Winter, you're supposed to be a blood and thunder, splice the main brace, and all prisoners to Davy Jones' locker. Parrot. Not some fawning, malodorous medical student. I hate them.
How's this?
Doubloon! Doubloon! Ah, ha, ha.
Thank you so much.
Tell me, Winter, what have you found out?
Well, first in the Witter Handbook of Tropical Medicine is that the incidence of psittacosis in Papua New Guinea
No.
is
I want to know about Pancreas.
Oh, well, the incidence of pancreatitis in Papua New Guinea is...
Look, will you shut up about Papua New Guinea? It's all you ever talk about.
It's what everybody seems to say these days.
Will you shut up about Papua? Bloody-ass bowsprits! Oh, as my brother Yellowbeard would say, I'll have you in the crow's nest if you're not careful.
Ooh, sounds appealing.
Look! I just want to know about my enemy, Peter Pancreas. Who you were sent to follow. Well,
I last saw him flying in with 3 children towards the Never Never Land. Last sighting, he was flying in over the islets of Langerhans along the Pudendal Canal, veering east up the aqueduct of Sylvius and emerging from the carpal tunnel over the sagittal plain.
Oh. Oh, good word, Witter. As my brother Pinkbeard would say...
Hold on. How many brothers have you got?
Oh, 17, I think. Yellow beard, grey beard, blue beard, pink beard, black beard with silver streaks in it, purple beard, orange beard.
How come you're called Bostic, then?
Oh, I held the family together, see? Now, Witter, me old seafaring chum, Tonight we're setting sail for the Never Never Land. But before we go, we need some lying, sneaky, deceitful little toads to man our ship.
Well, there are some scrawny-looking candidates out there, Captain.
Oh, yes. What about that one? He looks like he'd sell his grandmother for threepence.
Yes, and that looks like his grandmother next to him, sir.
Enjoy the show, madam. Where's Bilson? I sent her out ages ago to find some prospective pirates.
Hi, Captain Bostic. All aboard.
Ah, Bosun Bilson. We were just talking about you. What a coincidence. And who are these landlubbers, then?
These are the new freshers, Captain.
Press gangies, Bilson. Press gangies. Ah. They look a bit lily-livered to me, Bilson.
Well, that's probably because of all the rum, sir.
Yes, we captured them from a ship of the Spider Navy. Very cosy lifestyle they're used to, Captain.
Get on with it, will you, Bilson?
First in line here, we have Slee, a manual labourer by trade.
Pieces of 8. Pieces of 8. But to you, a friend, 4 pieces of 2, 3 Krugerrand, and I throw my grandmother in for nothing.
That's the spirit, Slee. What did Granny ever do for you, eh? Back in line.
And next here, we have Toxic Tom, former World War flying ace and second only to von Recklinghausen for shooting people down in flames.
Well, Tom, what are you going to say for yourself, eh? Sounds like you're just the sort of man we need. And who's this?
Oh, finally here, we have Jolly Roger Smith.
Oh, that's a good name for a pirate. Smith? Well, Smith, what do you make of this? Well?
Ah, looks like an achondroplastic to me. With classical looser zones.
Well, why aren't they called winner's zones?
Right, me new shipmates. Tonight, we're setting sail aboard the good ship Stiataria. It doesn't smell pretty, but at least it floats. We're off to the Never Never Land, to lock horns with an old adversary of mine by the name of Peter Pancreas. Mark that name well, lads. I got a bone to graft with him. And you'll have to be learning your pirating real quick, or you'll be getting an eyeful. Have this! Ah, shut up! Bilson!
Hi, Captain.
Set a course. A starboard.
Set the course to starboard.
Wind coming from... And I...
Set the course to port.
Set the course to port.
I can do it, Bilson. I can do it.
Out of my surfboard. I've been riding the breakers, screaming into shore, impressing all the girls.
But it's been flat calm all afternoon. Not a breath of wind all day.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Anyway, what have you been up to? Inventing again?
Yes, that's right. I've invented this new device for taking the pips out of apples.
Really? Does it work?
Yes, of course. Would you like one?
No thank you, Batty.
Well, still needs a little bit of refining, of course.
Do you know what? I'm really parched. I could do with a pen and ink.
Sorry?
Drink.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes?
Oh, hello. pineal colada and a halcyon blue for my friend here.
I'm sorry, we're closed.
Oh dear. Never mind.
Grimley!
Yes? Oh, haven't we met before?
Sorry?
Haven't we met before? I was just wondering whether perhaps you two gentlemen had frequented this establishment before, on a sort of previous occasion, maybe.
Well, of course we've met before, Grimley. There's only about 10 of us on the whole island.
Ah, well, that'll be it then. What? Where we met before, on the island.
Look, why don't you just serve us?
You've already had a drink.
But that was yesterday.
Look, let me explain.
Oh!
I can't be spending all my time making drinks, you layabouts. Ah, Mr. Spiff. Welcome. A little drink, perhaps?
Your usual? Yeah! I want for my friends.
A drink? For them?
What's the matter? You're hearing not a good, Grimley?
And after that, I'll go and hoover the beach or something.
No, Grimley, bring me a chair, will you? And you boys isn't good, because this is part of the plot.
See blue enough for you today, Mr. Spiff?
Now settle down. I have something very important to say. I have wind. I have wind. Wind of a terrible problem that is about to befall us. I've got piles. I've got piles.
Work to do.
No, hemorrhoids. Grimley, pass me a question, will you?
Oh, great. My turn again. Fetch me a drink. Fetch me a chair. Go and weed the jungle. Ah, I'll get...
Now the problem is this. Captain Bostic and his pirates are headed for the Never Never Land.
Who is he?
Who is Captain Bostic? You mean you don't know? Should you know? Are you wicked? Captain Bostic and his pirates are the sworn enemies of Peter Pancras, ever since our leader cut off his right hand in pitched battle. Bostic carried his hand 12 miles over hill and dale to the John Radcliffe Hospital, only for it to be eaten by a pink elephant called Rita before it could be sewn back on.
I know the next bit. Rita liked the taste so much that she tried to eat the rest of him, but all she could get was his bleep.
So the only thing that Bostic is scared of is Rita, but he can hear when she's coming because of the bleep, right?
Right.
So what happened to Bostic's hand?
In his place is something 10 times more deadly, created by his evil cronies at the Artificial Limb and Appliance Center. He has a sharp hook stuck on with boiling pitch.
Hello, I'm home.
Brilliant. That's all we need. The adipose airliner.
Hey! Don't say that. Tinkerbell's always held something of an attraction for me.
Me too. It's called gravity.
Hello, darlings. How's it been going on without me, eh? Have they been entertaining you well? Wish I'm bleeding asked.
Hi there, Tinkerbell.
Joe. Dearest. It is so dull doing it to the same man, day in, day out. And I'm really one for a touch of variety. I wonder if we could have the real Joe Spiff.
I've got wind. I've got wind. Wind of a terrible problem.
Hello, I'm home. Okay, sorry about that. Take it from the top, Joe, would you?
From the top?
From the top, yes, from the top.
Not more wind. Oh, we've had the wind bit. I've got piles. I've got piles.
Of work to do.
No, I've got hemorrhoids. Sorry. The problem is this.
Hello, I'm home.
Tinkerbell.
Who is she?
Who is Tinkerbell? You mean you don't know? You should know. Are you wicked?
Boys, you're just not entertaining my adoring public properly.
Oh, sorry, Tinkerbell. We didn't know he was coming.
Look, Buster, there are literally hundreds of men out there just after my body.
To make soap with, presumably.
Listen, everyone.
I have a feeling we're not going to have very much choice.
Peter Pancreas and those horrendous little children he picked up in Kidlington are due here at any moment. So I suppose we ought to go and meet them. What's that?
Indians!
Really? Never have guessed it myself.
Yes, and we better hide, because they've got an evil witch doctor with them called Heap Big Bummage, and he can shrink people to a quarter of their normal size.
Well, in that case, I think Tinkerbell had better stay behind.
Very droll, very droll.
Hello, everybody! It sounds like Adam Brooks in here. Come on! Hello, everybody! That's better. My name is Heap Big Bummage, and these are the Cheyenne Stokes Indians, and we've come to entertain you.
We're not a patch on the zoo, of course.
Of course I know how. Yeah, but it's when that intrigues me.
What? Yes, what? Oh, don't start that. Don't start what? That's what? What? That or what? What, of course, no one mentioned that.
I'm getting rather confused, girls.
When?
Who said that? Who said what? When?
No one said what for ages.
No, when was what they said. Who said? Why, no one said. We know no one said. Why, of course we know. How do we know? Yes, how? 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 How?
Shut up, will you! Good Lord, it's no wonder we're nearly extinct. It wasn't the pleasure of working with 4 such lovely ladies. I'd have defected to the cowboys long ago.
I always thought you were a cowboy. Yes, isn't that a gun in your pocket? From the way you operate, you should be a cowboy.
Oh. Oh. I know. Come back. Let me show you, Let me show you my new fertility symbol.
Oh! How quaint! How do they work?
Well, lads, let's get some of these young witches to line our hammocks with tonight. You mean a sort of press gangbang?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. A kiss and a cuddle below next to...
A kiss and a cuddle! It's raping and pillaging on my ship, Wilson, or I'll string you up the yard arm.
Yo ho ho and half a bottle of rum. This is the life. See the world, a girl in every port.
But this is the first port we've been to.
Well, you get the idea.
Look, lads, get your weapons out. Right. Tom, Smith, you take the left. That stays right. This side. Wilson, Slee, you take the other side, and I'll take the rear. Ready, lads? No!
It's a load of seamen!
Galleons, in fact. Have you come far?
No. You're supposed to be frightened. We come to rape and pillage you.
Oh! I've not been pillaged before. Oh. At least not recently.
We'll have to do it again.
Come on.
And there'll be no action until you start screaming.
Not yet. Wait for it. Ready, lads? No! Wilson!
Oh, big white chief. Little Inca Ostrich thanks you for saving her tribe and presents you with potent fertility symbol.
Fertility symbol? What a load of bollocks.
You saved us in the nick of time. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Yes, thank you very much. Well done, Rita. I knew we could rely on you. But who's your friend? We haven't been introduced.
Oh, my name is Hugh Billoop. You should know me. I've been your senior registrar about 6 times. Let me explain.
Now then, I'm finding this song a bit unbearable with all these chimps. And I just wondered whether there could possibly be someone in the audience who could help me. Mr. Bishop, where are you?
Don't worry if you haven't got an earthly clue what's going on. Just talk your way through it, pretend it's outpatients or something. And then when you sung this verse, well, you better sing it now, the band's gone already. Dance with me.
That bloody exam.
Now the most important thing is a good shine on the ball.
Hold on. To get a wicket, you have to hit the wickets, you say?
But pitching along the pitch, right?
Actually, we say bowl on the wicket.
I thought you said bail on the wicket.
No, the bails are on the stumps, and the whole thing makes a wicket.
But you just said the pitch was called the wicket.
That's right.
I'm stumped.
What's this about overs?
Well, at the end of the over, you change over ends.
So when you've bowled it over, you're out.
No, you can't be out until you've been in.
But you just said that when you've been bowled out, your turn is over.
Just stop. See how it goes, okay?
I'm praying nobody's LBW.
Does that mean you're out?
It could be a bye. Bye.
Come back, schmuck. I hope you weren't going to run out on us. That was my dressing mirror.
Really? I thought it was an astronomical reflecting telescope.
Watch out, mate. You're heading for a no balls.
You're really so appealing. Anyway, there's going to be no more cricket. I've confiscated the ball.
We can't play any more cricket anyway.
Why not?
We're using her as a side screen.
Boy, you really know how to bowl a maiden over.
Well, looks like cricket's off. What can we do instead?
Why doesn't Welling tell us a story?
Yeah! Me and the boys would like that.
Come over here and sit down. Now, I'm going to talk about
Torture, terror, and death.
Oh no, we had the NDS story last year.
What about boy meets girl, boy gets girl, and then marital problems?
No, not cool enough, no. What about me as a patient?
We get that every year.
No, I'm going to talk about two people far away.
How boring.
I think's a good story.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're all balmy if you want to listen to that kind of drivel.
Oh, Grimley! I thought we was friends. It would be a sad affair if a man of your years was to meet one of life's late complications. Like death, for instance.
As I was saying,
Before you were so rudely interrupted.
there were two people, a man and a woman.
Oh, it is my story after all.
And their names were Mr. and Mrs. Darling. They lived in Kidlington Gardens and drove a BMW. They were very much in love.
See, I told you.
Oh, stop interrupting. Now, she would do the washing. She would do the washing and the housekeeping while he went out to work. In the evenings, he'd put the lights down low, put on a Barry Manilow record. He didn't have any taste. And she would do the cooking. But they had one major problem.
Dyspareunia!
More like.
No, their children had all flown away. And they were very sad.
Hey! They were sadder than that!
All right. Sounds like an ENT outpatient.
Oh, misery. It's just not the same without our little darlings.
Oh, woe is me. I blame myself.
I blame you too. Oh, how I miss them.
Mind you, we didn't get away for a month or two in the Seychelles.
And now Gruff and Kettle Spout have gone as well.
What? To the Seychelles?
No, they've gone out of the window.
Yeah, how strange.
Oh, it is all a judgment upon us.
It's all my fault. From now on, I shall sleep in the kennel until we find our children again.
But you can't do that. There are those poor medical students living in it already.
But that's a point. Now they've gone, we've got to the rent of it.
Now those children were Sheep, Ferret, and me.
I remember.
I don't at all.
Yes, you do. We lived in a big house.
Next door to the nurses.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Well, I think that we should go home.
Yes, let's go. Right away. Come on.
But you can't leave like this.
I don't like this story anymore.
We'll really miss you, kids.
Right, I'll help you pack.
Quickly.
Oh dear, what am I to do? I love Peter, but I must go home and leave him. I thought this sort of thing only happened on television.
Heidi, hi.
You're looking pretty blue, Peter.
This is no time. No time at all to be cracking jokes.
I seem to have dropped a clanger.
Let's sit down by the brookside and have a heart-to-heart. It seems like we've reached a crossroads in our lives. I never loved Dallas as much as you, but I see dark clouds on the horizon.
Oh, Peter, that's life. But I do feel there's some magic roundabout here. My heart is tender for you, too. But really, my daddy's top of the pops.
Couldn't you stay? In this place, cool things happen. I thought we were going to be match of the day, but that's not on now. I was wondering whether I could ask you if you...
What, Peter?
If you're pot black and see me sometime.
Thank heavens, I thought he was going to ask me to take my clothes down. Of course, Peter.
Somewhere over the ring road, far away, there's a job that I read of once in the BMJ. Somewhere
Peter, well in.
I know I am. Go away.
What? No, we must hide. The Parks and the Indians are about to do battle here any minute.
What, on the thrust?
No, on the stage. How on earth could we fit them all on the thrust?
But the audience won't see it.
Oh, for God's sake, we'll open the curtains in a minute when you got you off stage, you cloth-eared bint.
Oh, Peter. Oh, Wellen.
No time for that.
Shut up! Come on! Get going, boys! Right, remember, lads, fight dirty and plenty of headbutts. No butts!
I thought you said you wanted plenty of butts.
Shut up! Right. I do hope you're all ready for this, boys. Yes. Okay. Tom, Slim, you'll take the left. Right. Right, the right. Wilson, Toxic, you'll take them that's left, right?
Is that really right, left, or left, right? Captain.
Wilson? Nail that man's foot to the floor!
Captain. Which one?
Don't mess with me, Wilson! No prisoners!
Yo ho ho, look at them run.
We really saw them, didn't we, Tom?
Yeah, we did.
Look, they've even left us a tom-tom present.
Looks just like a tom-tom.
Yes.
No. Look, a tom-tom-tom.
What?
Hey, give it to me. What's this?
Rumble.
No. Can, what?
No! Fourth hard sound with opening snap.
Of course. Hey, do you know my incompetence?
No, but you hum it, I'll play it.
You'll forgive me if I don't come all the way to the airport. It's just that I can't stand goodbyes.
Oh, well, sod off then.
I understand, Peter.
Yes, we will miss you, Peter.
Are you sure it's safe now?
Yes, of course. It's perfectly safe. You can hear the tom-tom, can't you? Which means, that the Indians have won the battle. Good. We shouldn't be seeing anything more of Captain Bostic.
Oh, and I suppose that's the Indians' piano, is it? Huh, they're not having a street party by now.
Don't be so silly. I tell you, there's nothing to worry about.
Well, looks like this is it then.
Yes. Here we are.
Oh, Peter.
Oh, Welling.
Well, Peter, me old mate, been nice seeing you. Come again.
I thought you weren't so keen on saying goodbye, Peter.
That's true, I'm not. Goodbye, ferret, sheep.
Come on, we've got a plane to catch.
Oh, Peter, he's given me something to remember him by. Something I'll have forever.
Oh, not eggs.
No, stupid. Look, a bracelet.
He really splashed out, didn't he? He's even written on it. Welling's bracelet.
Oh, how romantic.
Hey, those tom-toms. They're getting louder.
They're coming to say goodbye.
We have here. Brilliant. We won't be seeing much more of Captain Bostic for a very long time.
Oh, no.
Oh, sis. Captain Brilliant, please. Disgusting! Oh, well, I warmed the heart of me cockles. There's nothing like a bit of raping and pillaging to get the circulation going.
Yes, typically though it's not my mating season.
Oh, well, now I got them Injuns out my hair, I can get on. I can get on with Peter Pancreas. Oh, oh. Sorry. I have me a plan. So listen good. I have here some apples, one of which I shall send to Pancreas.
Oh, how clever, sir! Oh, how imaginative, how inventive. How does it work?
Oh, well, these apples here, see? Them's poisoned apples. Just one bite, and that's the last we'll see of him and his Liberty print handkerchiefs. Shut up.
So all we have to do then is get the apple to it.
All you have to do, Witter.
Me? Oh, responsibility. How wonderful, sir. Calm down, calm down. I am to take this missive personally to him. Travelling night and day over hill and dale, fighting the odds, the elements, the fatigue.
No. Go and put in that pillar box over there.
All right.
All prisoners stowed aboard in the hold.
That's right, Captain. All prisoners aboard was towed in the hold.
Prisoners, you say?
That's right, Captain. Here's a list of them.
Oh, good work, boys.
I say, Captain, these are awfully fine-looking apples. Mind if I have one?
Oh, sure. But mind the ones on the left. They be poison. Oh, that'll be all right. Right! I think it's about time I gave my motley crew an inspection! Slade! Good work. You're the meanest buccaneer I've ever met. Tom! Polish that boot extra careful. Pull your sock up. And Smith, I got just one question for you. What is it that makes Granny shrink?
Osteopetrosis, Captain.
No! Cutting both their legs off. Okay, eyes right.
Is that... question is, I am right, Captain.
Slay! Nail that man's other foot to the floor! And let that be a lesson to the rest of you. Right! By the left! Quick, march! Left, right, left, right. Bugger!
Hello, sausages!
Hello, Paddy!
You didn't tell me there's the NDM in here tonight. Better than that. Hello, sausages!
Hello, Paddy!
All right. I expect you're all wondering why I'm here. Well, Gruff and I flew in search of paradise. And all we found were these rather stupid chocolate bars. No, seriously though, that was a little joke. We flew in to look for the children. We arrived by one of those new cheap flights, obstructed airways, I think it was called. They do without many of the frills and spills of modern air travel, like seats, for instance, and radar and life jackets. Still, as soon as we arrived, Gruff was put into quarantine. One has to laugh, doesn't one? Gruff didn't, though. Anyway, sausages, to business. We've got to look for these children. Have you seen them about anywhere? What's this? It's Hugh the Loop in the Chimpanzilleries.
Coming. Sing! We swing from tree to tree with our mops and cups of tea. We'll produce some food if we're in the mood. Woo! We're here to work for you on a private contract too. We're sure you'll find our rates much cheaper than the States. We're cheap, you see, 'cause we're interest-free. Woo! We're here to work for you on a private contract too.
Company! Halt! Right. Some of you weren't singing. You, for instance, you weren't singing.
Oh, no, well...
Name, rank, number?
My name is Fanny Kettlespout. I've come to look for some children.
Some children, eh?
Yes. Have you seen them, perchance?
What you've done?
Would this help to remind you?
Ah, yes!
Funny, that often seems to work.
Tell you what, I'll do a deal. You help me get my company sing their song. I'll help you find the children.
It's a deal.
Right, some words, I think. Oh, right, left, right, left. Company! Sing!
We swing from tree to tree with our mops and cups of tea. We'll produce some food if we're in the mood. Woo!
Dear me, not good at all.
Hardly any of you was singing, and nobody was doing the woo!
And that's an important bit.
I think what we need is the element of competition.
Brilliant! I've got it. We'll split the audience into 3 equal halves. Men, women, and 2 equal halves.
How about surgeons and physicians?
Oh, you mean the brain dead and the comatose? No. I've got it. We'll split it into all those wearing thermal underwear and all those not wearing thermal underwear. And we know who you are. We can see when the UV light was on. Don't think we don't.
No, Hugh. Seriously, I think we ought to divide it into halves of the audience. How about this half of the audience can be on my side and that half can be on your side? They look a little bit...
Brainwave! God.
Anyway, I think we need extra special practice in the woo bits. So I think what we need to do is get everybody standing up.
Come on.
Everybody standing up. And on the count of 3, we want you to all go woo! Okay? After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right, now in halves, and this half better do a lot better than that half.
My half first, okay? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Very good, very good.
No. Right. Come along. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Right. I think that we also need, you can sit down. I know, it's very tiring, isn't it? Perhaps a little bit of leadership from amongst you. I wonder if there's anyone back here who can help me lead us. Yes, here's a fine-looking gentleman. And where is his real counterpart? Is there a Mr. It's all right. The good news for this year is you don't have to come up.
You can sit down this year. We don't want you.
Oh well.
What an astonishing resemblance!
Very good. Well, you better pack off now as well.
Now, let's see. I can do a bit better than that. Who have we got? Ah! Toxic, my boy.
Yeah, I thought you needed some help.
I think we could do with a bit of that.
Well, yeah, there's an old friend of mine from the RAF. He shot a few medical students down in his time. Toxic Tom Biggles Dane. Is he here tonight? Yes!
There's always one. You can hold words.
Right, thank you.
Now, I'm rather more clever than him over there. I tend to go for people who can sing. And we know someone who can sing from last year. And her name then was Brain Spark. And I wonder if she's in the audience, Miss Jane Clark? Oh dear, we better clean that up.
I think this side needs someone of equal flamboyant style and grace. So, is there a Joan Trowell in the audience? Yes, you may come up.
Who is next to me then? See if I can remember who it's supposed to be. Is there a fellow surgeon in the audience? A fellows surgeon in the audience? Oh, and here is, what a surprise! Right, anybody else on your side who fancy,
No, I think we've got enough.
anyone that you can suggest for me? I can't see anyone else there that I really fancy. So to speak. How about, over there. is it? I can't quite see. Oh, that's him. They're so nice, aren't they? No, calm down, calm down. At least she's better dressed than she was last year. Now, before we start, we'd better check that our leaders are particularly good at these trumpet calls. So, I think this lovely lady over here is now going to demonstrate the Rita Woo, we call it. Okay? After three. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Well, I didn't think it was very good. I think we could do a bit better on this side. Oh, Rita Woo, come on, come on. Woo!
Well, I think we've got it. Oh, woo, trumpet. Oh, sorry. Take away a little woo for us. And 1, 2, 3. Woo! And now to the side. Come on, okay.
I'm expecting great things from this boy here. Our big woo, you can have both your hands free, so you can use both of them.
Hold you.
Woo!
Isn't that what you said when you found that humming breast the other day? And, my good friend? This is easier than last year, isn't it? Am I nicer to kiss than proper? A little. Whoa!
And we've got to check that Toxic here can do it as well. Go on, Toxic. Mind your boots, mind your boots.
Whoa! Right. Okay. Right. Now, I think our side shall sing the first verse.
Yes, and then these here people and this side will sing the second verse, and then we'll all sing the third verse.
There isn't a third verse, Hugh.
We'll all sing the first verse again.
Right, all right. And we'll all sing, and everybody must come in on the, wait for it, woos, okay?
Gather round.
Okay, gather around the microphone, come on. We've got to be heard.
And we have the second verse.
And take it away, maestro. Sensible, yes. To our best advantage. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We swing from tree to tree with our hops and cups of tea. We'll produce some food if we're in the mood. Woo! We're here to work for you on a private contract too.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're sure you'll find your race much cheaper than the States. We're cheap, you see, 'cause we're interest-free. Woo! We're here to work for you on a private contract too.
And then everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We swing from tree to tree with our hops and cups of tea. We'll produce some food if we're in the mood. We're here to work for you on a private contract too.
And a round of applause for our stars. Right. Oh my God, what's going on?
Not too bad.
No, very impressive. Anyway, we must get back to business. We must look for those children.
You're right. We'd better follow the elephant.
Okay, and a 1, 2,
3, 4, and a 1.
Bye-bye, sausages.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Peter!
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Peter!
Look, I've got a present. It's an apple.
probably a goodbye present from Wellin.
Peter, no!
Hi there, Tank. Look, I've got a present.
I know. Don't eat it.
Why on earth not? It looks really delicious.
It's not, it's poisoned.
Poisoned? How do you work that one out?
It sort of looks poisoned.
Don't talk drivel. It's lovely. At least, it's the only apple I've seen that looks even remotely the right shape since Batty invented his apple pip remover.
Call it female intuition then. Just don't eat it.
You're just jealous, because it's probably a goodbye present from Wellin.
Look over there!
Oh, I get it. It wasn't poisoned at all. It was a ploy to get my apple.
But it was poisoned.
Well, what did you eat it for then, you stupid twit?
To protect you, Peter.
You saved my life.
Yes. And now, I die.
It's a bit rough, isn't it? Oh, well, it's an ill wind that blows no one any good.
Aren't you going to save me?
Well, how? I'm not much good at saving lives. I'm a surgeon, for God's sake.
Kiss of life?
You're joking. One never knows what one might catch.
Hurry, Peter, I'm game.
Is there a doctor in the house? No? Oh, dear. That is unfortunate. Can you keep the noise down? I'm trying to think. Yes. Listen, everyone. Every time a little boy or girl says, I don't believe in fairies, a fairy dies. Okay. So if we all shout out that we do believe in fairies, perhaps we can keep Tank alive.
Brilliant. I knew we could rely on you.
Okay, everyone. I believe in fairies. I believe in fairies. Louder than that. I believe in fairies. Louder still so the whole hospital can hear you. I believe in fairies. Oh. Yes, it worked. Oh.
Fooled you. Wasn't poison at all. Batty got hold of the poison one.
You made the whole thing up. Well, how could you? How could you do that, Tank?
Well, it was easy, really. I just sort of laid on the floor and pretended to die. I thought I was rather good. Now, there was something I was supposed to tell you. Now, what was it? Oh, it can't have been very important. Oh, yes. Wellin, Sheath and Ferret, you remember them?
Yes, of course. They only left this afternoon.
Yeah, well, as they were leaving, they got kidnapped by the pirates.
Why didn't you say so before instead of putting on this ridiculous caper?
I don't know. I didn't write the bloody script.
Come on. We must save them.
We had no time to lose.
With clap-like gait, across the seas we sail, a lonely state. We never get no mail, we get no rest. We sleep behind the wheel, we've nutritional deficiency in every meal. Loved up, loved up, loved up, loved up. With lousy food and little sleep, disease upon the pirate creeps. First we will get scurvy, our teeth will all fall out, and then we'll get the gout. We don't need but we'll arrive in Asia with osteomalacia. Kuru in Kathmandu and syphilis in Sicily.
For your crow's feet and your pigeon chest, your thrush we'll treat. Yogurt is the best. If polyposis seems to be your sorrow, step in line for a barium swallow.
Love, 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 with trout like gates, love, 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 all over states. With broad-based threads, we each patrol our station. This wholemeal bread, it helps our constipation. We get disease from cuts of cutlass blades. The only thing we damn well haven't got is AIDS. Loved up, loved up, loved up, loved up. With lousy food and little sleep disease upon the pirate creeps. Come, pirates of the waves, although we get seasick, it's not as bad as rickets. Our thyroids are destroyed, they've gone so late their early graves. So we'll be seeing ya, life out on the ocean disorders the emotion. We who indulge from stew develop schizophrenia with blood like AIDS. We sell our processes, but that's the days, workers of worthlessness.
All aboard! All aboard! Tonight we set sail for the Nook of Gibraltar. Oh, go on, then. Well, now that Pancreas is out of the way, nothing can stop me now. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Maybe a hurricane, a gigantic killer prawn, or French government agents. But all I say, I just like to say, nothing will stop me now. Oh, no, it won't. Oh, yes, it will. Oh, no, it won't. Oh, yes, it will. Oh, no, it won't. Oh, yes, it will. Ha! Them children tucked away in the hole should fetch a tidy sum at the organ transplant centre. But all the same, if I could just find a little bit of treasure, I could get that cottage I've always wanted in the country. Good Lord, a beef walrus.
Yoo! Bostic! It's your own sister voice! At last I've found you!
Oh no, it's the old trout. Hello again.
Again, Sugar-Rose? I haven't seen you for 25 years!
Yeah, and what do you want this time?
Oh, nothing. Well, actually there was one thing. Remember last time you saw me?
Yes?
We was having a bit of a cuddle.
I was raping you, if that's what you mean.
Oh, well, okay then, sort of half cuddle, half rape. Well, something happened, which I've been meaning to tell you about.
Get on with it.
Okay. You are now the proud father of a 160-pound, 25-year-old bouncing baby boy called Fred. There. It's out.
Oh, a son! What's he like? Is he like me? I killed 50 men by the time I was his age.
No, not an orthopedic surgeon, if that's what
an act of cod?
Well, here's his birth certificate to prove it.
It's true. Seems he is my son.
Oh, you mean you'll marry me?
Yeah, why did...
Oh dear! Oh dearie, dearie me! I seem to have killed her.
Hang on a minute. People do say it's bad luck to kill a mermaid. Bugger isn't all. You go to prison, that's bad luck. But before we go any further, I'd like to shed a little happy light on this lonely place and cast our minds back 25 years to when these two lovely people first met before fate had warped them so cruelly. I wonder, is the real Captain Bostic in the audience tonight?
Do we have the real Sister Vice in the audience?
I've got some words for you, my dear. Thank you. Right. If you could just go over there, and if you could come here. Right.
I'm gonna let you on stage till you finish.
All right. I'd like you to picture the sea. A seedy, dockside bordello somewhere in the Never Never Land. Captain Bostic, a mere sprite of a lad, before his hand was sadly chewed off by that vicious plundering elephant. Sorry. Is out having a quiet drink. Off you go.
Oh, it's a lonely life being a pirate.
Oh, he is dishy.
Wow, half woman, half sardine, the perfect sandwich.
Hiya there, big boy. What's your name?
They call me Bostic, Captain Bostic.
Well, Bostic, looks like you're stuck with me.
Well, shall we dance?
That's not really what I had in mind.
Okay, you've asked for it.
As I was saying, you go to prison and that is bad luck. It's all a bit incriminating, isn't it? I know! I'll hide the body! Shut up! I like to work in quiet! Nobody'll find her there! Oh, come on, whatever happened to your willing suspension of disbelief? Right! What are you lot looking at? You didn't see nothing, did you? Well, you're not going to tell anyone, are you? Yes! Not fair. Everyone's always picking on me.
Ah! The trail seems to run out about here.
Oh, look. What's this? It's a bracelet. Wellin's bracelet.
How do you know?
It's got Wellin's bracelet written on it.
Gosh, that's clever.
It means the children must be around here somewhere. Look, Hugh, you go and look over that way, and I'll go and look over this way. Oh, and Rita, you talk amongst yourself or something.
Ah! A body! Wellin! It's not her. That's a relief.
Aren't you going to do anything about the girl?
Rita! You spoke!
Yes?
But in 46 years of Tingewick, you've never spoken before.
Well, I've never had anything worth saying before.
So what? In 46 years of general surgery, I've never had anything worth saying, but it's never stopped me.
Well, aren't you?
Aren't I what?
Going to do anything about the girl?
Oh, yes, yes. There's no clubbing. Ah! She's been stabbed. Yes, stabbed.
That wasn't very clever. She could get internal hemorrhaging.
You're right. Better put it back. Oh, no, not there. How about there? Come on.
Hugh! What on earth are you doing?
I was putting it back. I mean, she'd been stabbed already. Ask Rita.
Rita's a non-speaking part, Hugh.
No, she does talk. Don't you, Rita? Rita, you sod!
Look at it this way, Hugh. I'm sure it's not the first time this kind of thing's happened to you, so we'll overlook it just this once. God, that's Wellin's voice.
It came from the ship. Let's get her.
No, Hugh, this is going to take more brains than brawn.
And my brain's entirely at your disposal, Master.
Don't tempt me, Hugh. Look, you run back to the camp, right? And when you get... Oh, no, come back. I haven't told you what to do yet.
Oh, right.
No, look, you run back to the camp and you find Peter Pancreas and tell him to bring reinforcements.
I'm gone already, Master.
You're not kidding. Well, Rita, we better wait over here. It could be ages before Peter and the boys arrive. What are we going to do? Good Lord, that was quick. Peter Pancreas, I presume.
Right.
My name's Fanny Kettlespout.
Ah, yes, I've heard of you from the children.
Did Hugh Balloop see you?
Yes. He passed us a moment ago. Said he had an urgent mission and couldn't stop.
I knew we could rely on him.
Where are the children?
On the ship.
Then we must rescue them.
Yes, surely you have a plan.
Well, of course we have a plan. But don't call me Shirley.
The plan centres around a new invention by Batty.
Yes, I call it my ferric atom dipolar liner.
Looks like a magnet to me.
Well, that's the layman's term for it.
What happens is this. I will lure Bostic off his ship towards the magnet. Then Batty will throw the switch, and Bostic's hook will be drawn towards the magnet.
Then we will surround him and force him to surrender.
But what if something could go wrong?
Wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, in case of any trouble, I have designed these special double-handed clip-on cutlasses, which clip on so they can't be knocked out of your hand.
Now, you all go and hide over there, and I'll put on my blind flu disguise.
Come along, Rita. We better go and hide. Do you think we'll be able to hide down there? Can Rita sit on your lap or something?
Come, Bostic! Warrior! What do you want? You're about to cast off.
My name is Blind Fru. I come about the treasure.
Treasure? What treasure?
Oh, just that treasure which be buried near here upon this island. I was wondering whether you would help a poor, frail, blind old man to dig it out.
Oh, frail, blind and old. My nut's really in. Why, Mr. Frew, I would be delighted.
Oh, thank you kindly, Captain. Thank you kindly. I see. That be a fine jacket ye be wearing, Captain.
Just a minute. If you're supposed to be blind, how do you know what sort of a jacket I'm wearing?
It gave off the unmistakable sound of 80% cotton, 20% hemp. Oh, dry clean only. I have a cute earring, you see.
I see. Well, what about this treasure, then?
Well, it says on my map, it's 20 paces this way.
How do you know?
I can tell by the pattern the ink has made on the paper, like this. Wait, I can smell the rust from the treasure chest. It must be somewhere around here.
I'll dig it up!
Now, Betty!
Curses! Pancreas! What's this?
Ha! It's a magnet to catch your hook, Bostic. Turn it on, Betty!
It is on!
Ah, you fools! My hook's not made of iron. It's made of titanium molybdenum alloy, and not magnetic!
Oh no! Our swords have been attracted by the magnet!
Batty, how do we get them off?
You just unclip them.
And what if both your hands are clipped inside them?
I haven't thought of that.
You hadn't thought of that? What do you use for brains? Many swabs?
I'm sorry, Brinkley.
You're sorry? Well, that makes it all right then, doesn't it? Listen, everybody, we're all about to die, but Batty's sorry, so don't worry.
Look, just don't panic.
What else is there to do?
Ah, well, it seems I have you in my power.
And some very promising medical careers could be coming to an abrupt end. Oh, look, it's Rita! Rita, come on! Tread on the switch! Tread hit the switch, Rita! Yes!
Ah! Save me!
Ha! Release the prisoners, Bostic, or we'll set Rita on you.
Curses! If it hadn't been for those meddling kids. Slee!
Aye, aye, sir.
Release the prisoners, Slee.
Release the prisoners. Are you in any trouble, sir?
Just do it, Slee!
Aye, I get you.
And you know what else we want?
All right, all right. I repent and promise never to be bad again. But only under duress.
Cool, there's some really good pirate videos too.
Hey! What's going on here?
Oh no, she's alive.
Oh, it's only a flesh wound.
Things go from bad to worse.
Ah, Hugh Ballou, you're back. What was it? Oh, look. Pancreas wasn't in, but I left him a note. Oh. A bit of a chump.
You are a bit of a chump.
But I did bring these people.
What did you bring them for?
To sing the final song, of course.
Radcliffe, you've just seen the Christmas pantomime has been the gentle sound of children's laughter means we'll be happy ever after. That's all for this play, but before you go away, we've got a bit more to say.
Anytime on Headley Way, winding lane by night or day, you'll find us all doing the Radcliffe Walk.
gentlemen, I think you'll all agree we've seen a really splendid Tingewick. I've seen a lot of them, and I don't think I've ever seen one with a better plot. If you look at page 2 in your programs, you'll see the serious page, and it suggests that a donation of $1.50 from each person in the room would raise a substantial sum. I would suggest to you that $1.50 for this evening's performance is quite inadequate, and I would urge you to rid your pockets of all those nasty little round, thick, brassy coins and dig deep and get a bit of paper with it too. The larger the denomination, the better. I would judge from the reaction of the audience that some of you are not long out of the paediatric ITU, and I would judge after this performance some of you may have to go back there again. So please make sure it's properly equipped. Give generously at the door, and thank you very much.